Hi everybody, welcome to the Scott Show. We are live here on the Scottshow.com. We're all over the place. So we're on patreon.com/ScottShow. We are on YouTube. The link to the YouTube so far is over on the Scottshow.com. I'm going to try to fix that up a little later on and give you guys something to kind of gravitate to that's not just terrible. So, I wanted to let you guys know and just take some time to say thank you to a few people here that have made the Scottshow.com Scott Show happen. I want to thank Dennis, who's going to be joining us on the gaming channel here relatively soon. We're going to have that. That's up and rolling. We're going to do our first podcast, talk about what we're doing. Probably create something on Facebook, and we're trying to work it out so we can get people in. That's another thing that great news I have for everybody is we do have Skype up, so when people want to join the conversation and are far away, they can gladly come to Skype. So that's really cool. Alright, so folks, I want to say a congratulations to Minnesota Supreme Court Justice Paul Thiessen, who did the trail marathon over the weekend. I just think he's an amazing guy. He ran for governor a few years ago, and just an amazing dude. Now, I'm going to try to... There we go. I think hopefully the camera will work out a little bit better. The microphone. But, it's a funny little statement, but I like it anyway. My mom always said I had a face for the radio. So, some people are thinking about that. Keep thinking. It's okay. Alright, so also I want to say congratulations to Jimmy's Saloon over in Superior, who won the over 35 softball league. I know this is a very local thing. We have listeners all across this great world. I will get more info on where, when, why, and who later, if you guys want to know, but we do have people listening in Canada so far. We have people listening in, I think, 5 states. So, we're going to try to get to all 50. We want all 50 on Patreon. We want all 50. There's a lot of stuff that we can do if we just keep it rolling, folks. So, that's what we're doing here on the Scottshow.com. I want to say thank you to all the wonderful people. I want to say thank you to Liz. I want to say thank you to Kayla. I want to say thank you to Kyle. If you guys were here last time when we did the Scott Show, you would have heard the Scott and Kyle show. I'm planning on bringing that back. I hope that Kyle's up for a few more rounds of us being goofy. I want to thank Joel, who joined us for some of the politics shows last time. I think it's really cool to have guests. We're going to have guests. It's going to be super exciting. I also want to give a shout out and a thank you in heaven to my grandfather, Marshall Yazel. He's always been my hero. He died in 1990. I believe it was 1998. It would have been 97? 98? Okay, so I don't... It was somewhere around there. It was 98, actually. Yeah. So, in saying all that, I miss the man. He was everything to me, and will continue to be for the rest of my life. And I want to say thank you to my grandpa for giving me everything that he did in order to achieve what I do. My love for people comes from what I learned in my childhood. So, there you go. Folks, we got lots of really cool things going on here on the Scott Show. This mainly, the Scott Show 1, is just me kind of saying thank you to people, kind of talking about stuff, what I like, what I dislike. You can ask me questions, scottshowpodcast@gmail.com. Facebook is already up there. My personal Facebook is up there at facebook.com/Scott Yazel. You can check that out. I will add more. I'm on Instagram. I'm on Snapchat. Love Snapchat. If I get too many Snapchat followers, then my whole day will be just watching people and their lives and how fun they are. Now, I had a pretty good Saturday night. I went and got some pizza. I went and watched some TV. Went and watched some football. We're going to be talking about that on the NCAA show today, which is awesome. We got lots of cool shows coming up. We have the gaming channel launched. We have the Around the World channel launched. Their first podcast will be today. So lots of content coming up here. We're also going to give you guys, just as much as we possibly can for content. I want to know what you guys want, though. You got to tell me what you want. What you really, really want. Because, we got to tell the story from A to Z. There you go. I don't know why this is the second day I brought up the Spice Girls, but hey, why not? That's what I do. So gotta have a little bit of fun. Still got that cold going on. You guys are gonna love it when I don't have that cold because I have probably a much better voice. So, folks, I'm excited. I hope you're excited. We got lots of really cool stuff. Patreon.com/Scottshow. We got the Facebook up and running, and we send that to the Scott Show all the time. You guys can listen constantly, which I'm totally cool with because I love when you listen, because when you listen at thespeaker.com/The Scott Show, we get paid. I want to do this as something that you guys say, hey, the Scott Show is live on the air, and he's talking to so-and-so or so-and-so or so-and-so. And I think it'd be really cool. So, you guys check us out at thescottshow.com. And we're going to add a whole bunch of stuff, including I'm going to add a presidential poll. We're going to have that up for the month and just see what happens. I know who I'm voting for, but I'll talk about that at a different time. Not today on the Scott Show. I like saying it because then it's going to just get in your head. We got lots of cool guests coming up, folks. We do have Dennis coming up here on the gaming channel. We're going to talk a little bit about gaming today. We do have one next week already set up with Kayla. We're going to be talking just random bull crap because that's fun. I like talking random bull crap, and so it'll work out. Luis is going to join us on the politics channel, talk a little bit about politics and her work and our work, actually. Just a little insight. I do have other roles in life that I get to play, including on the DFL board for the American Indian Commission. So that's awesome. So we're looking at getting a lot more people up and about and getting the things moving around here. And I know that people are probably listening to this and like, you're rambling on. Yeah, I am a little bit. But I'm also excited. I want to get this podcast out and say thank you to a few people and say hi to a few people. If you want us to say hi to you, if you want us to give you lots of airtime, I'm totally cool with that. This is the People's Podcast. So join us on Patreon.com. We will make it happen for you guys. That's what we do. So I also want to thank the wonderful people at Grand Casino Hinckley. They're just awesome. We're going to be visiting there a lot more, doing a lot more things with the casinos and in the area. And Grand Casino Hinckley's probably my favorite or second favorite one. I like Shooting Star and Monoman too, but we'll talk more about that with whoever we can get on board, really. So, excitement is in the air. The Scott Show is happening. We are live. We are here every single day. We're going to podcast every single day. You guys have fun, and we'll catch you here real soon on the Scottshow.com. Also, patreon.com/Scottshow.